Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek, and today I have a video that may be a little bit more oriented toward the novice because we're looking at some more counterfeit silver eagles. And for those of you who are new to collecting, it's hard sometimes to really tell the difference between some of these counterfeits that are coming out today and the real thing. Now, for those of you who've been collecting a very long time, I realize that some of this will seem kind of obvious, but let's take a closer look and maybe there's something that we can all learn together. All right, so let's take a closer look at these silver eagles because the fakes are getting a little bit better and a little bit better. So one of the things that's getting better about the fakes is, a lot of their defined lettering is much better than it used to be. So like this part and this part, it's all a little bit better than it used to be because it's a lot more fine. There's a lot more detail in Lady Liberty than there used to be. But overall, for those of you who've been collecting a long time, you look at it and you say, well, it doesn't look right. And that's kind of hard to define for somebody who hasn't seen a lot of coins. So one of the things that doesn't look right for you novices out there is everything is kind of still enlarged. Lady Liberty looks a little bit larger than she should. She takes up more space on the coin. Her head is a little bit bigger. Everything is larger, and especially the date on this coin. Look at how big the date is versus how big the date should be. The date should be really fine on here. So, it's the type of thing where the coin on the left here, the fake, is not even silver. And they're also doing a better job of making the coin look like it has luster. Now, one of the places where you really lose a lot of the effect is going to be a lot of the original look is going to be in the middle of that eagle, where everything is just kind of like smushy, flat looking, instead of being really sharp and defined. Look at, the laser cutting on these things is really sharp now on the eagle's wings, and the eagle's wings on here are just really flat. Well, now they're making proofs also, which also are probably good enough to fool some people. You see again how the one on the right, which is the counterfeit, is not as well defined. Everything's a little bit larger. All of the lettering is a little bit larger. Nothing is as crisp. I'll just use the term crisp to describe it. On the real coin, look at the crispness of all the lines and details. And then on the counterfeit, everything is a little bit, I'll use the technical term of wonky. The date that they have on here is a little bit smaller. So let me take a look here. Also, the W mint mark is a little bit off. And they did get the eagle's lettering a little bit more defined on these guys. But once again, these coins are not actually even silver. And the other thing about this, actually has the wrong size to it. This is closer in size. This actually doesn't even have the correct alignment. If you flip the coin over, it's aligned backwards, which is really pretty funny. So I hope that helps you out a little bit to see some of the differences between the counterfeits and the real ones. One of the most important things to remember is where you buy a coin matters. If you see silver eagles on some of these websites like Craigslist or Wish.com or whatever they're called, Uplift or Up Offer Up, Nextdoor, this is not a good place to buy silver eagles. If the coins are priced below market, they're also probably not real. So, those are some quick things to do. Buy from reputable people, and don't get scammed. And if you ever have a question, show it to a local professional. If you know someone at your coin club, or if you have a coin shop, show them pictures of stuff before you buy it, because most coin dealers can tell online from images whether something is real or not. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.